I have, except for money, I have all the privileges.
He has all the money, guys. I'm kidding. Hey, beautiful people, it's Success Mentor Dante J. Worth, and I'm back with another video right here on Audacious Believer TV! Now, if this is your first time tuning in, I need you to make sure you hit that subscribe button down below. Make sure that you like this video. And make sure that you are commenting down below. That's even I absolutely love to read your comments. Now, tonight, we're being joined by the wonderful, the fabulous, the one, the only. Tell them who you are, sir.
I am Dave Sutliff-Atias.
So we invited Dave on tonight to talk about demanding more. Before we talk about that, we're going to ask you the question we ask every single guest. What is your story?
Well, gosh, I am born and raised in Rochester and currently running for city council. And I am really psyched. I'm not sure when this is coming out, but the election's November 5th. I know everybody's watching this is going to be out and vote. There's also early voting. You could do that too. But one way or another, by November 5th, you should have voted. And there is an election this year. Everyone's talking about the president, but we got local elections this year. You got to get out every year.
Every year. So are you born and raised in Rochester? Where did you go to school?
I graduated from Franklin.
Oh, very well. Yes. And where'd you go for undergrad?
It's SUNY Brockport and my grad.
That's awesome. So when you think about demanding more, what comes to mind?
We have this. Actually, I really love Rochester. If I didn't, I wouldn't stay here. I wouldn't still be here. But we could be so much better. I mean, there shouldn't be the amount of poverty there is. We shouldn't have kids homeless. I mean, we have everything we need to take care of everybody.
That's true.
We just have to decide to do it.
Yeah, that's true. Awesome. So for someone out there right now, and they're just like on the fence about voting and voting in general, why should they get out on this election and go out and vote?
Well, look, I do. This might sound a little bit trite, but I think this is true. A lot of people died for our rights to vote.
Yes.
Now, look, granted, I have, except for money, I have all the privileges.
He has all the money, guys. I'm kidding.
But I'm white, male, straight, cisgendered. I have right-handed. I have all the privileges other than money, other than class. And so it's easy for me to say, oh, everybody should go out and vote. But folks have died for this privilege and this right. And if the people in power really didn't care if we voted or not, they wouldn't keep trying to stop us. So it's important that no matter what happens out there, no matter how ugly you see some of the ads getting, and I've seen some of them.
They're going to let the closer get to election day. They're going to get out there.
And you got to get out there. Just put that stuff aside, do your own research, and just get out there and vote. And it's 5 minutes, you get a cute little sticker, and you can go around and tell everybody you vote. You can be all righteous.
Yeah! That's awesome. So I know as a candidate or even as an elected official that we have a lot of demands that we want you to make on our behalf. But what are some of the demands that we should have of our candidates? Or some of the things that we should expect of them?
Well, basically holding them accountable. A lot of folks run for office and say they're going to do one thing, and then they get into office and they found out the people they've taken money from come calling, and then certain things happen. And I've seen some people who are in office kind of wring their hands like, oh, I wanted to do this when I was in office, but there's all these pressures. And it's being able to just hold your ground. I mean, if you remember why you got in there, you got to stick with it.
Is your why for running? Like, why do you want to be elected?
Her.
Oh, hey, girlfriend behind the camera.
My daughter. I mean, who's a grown woman, by the way. But I still like when she's my age. I want this place to be better. That she doesn't have to run for office, although she totally should. But if she wants,
warming's gonna prevent that.
So that's the reason I'm running. And as a teacher, I see all my students and how they seem to have given up already. They're like 18, not even 18 years old yet, and they've like just given up. And as long as they just can watch something on their phone, that's all they really care about. And
that's deep.
Yeah, and I've asked them, like, what's the farthest you've ever gone from Rochester? Syracuse?
Right, sometimes to the other side of town. That's scary.
Right?
That's really
just
scary.
going to East Side is right.
Yeah, it's very common.
Yeah, and that's something that I'm trying to, like, this so that the ability for our kids to see that there's a world out there that they can go and explore. Like a lot of folks do. They go out and explore it, and then they end up coming back and staying.
That's true. I did that. I was in
I spent 2 years in Hawaii.
Nice.
Nice. I was on Maui. I wasn't on the Big Island. I was on Maui. Okay. But it was good.
Yes. So that young person right now who sees you and they hear you that you're a teacher and educator and you're taking this new trajectory shift to get into politics. What advice do you have for them who they might be lost in life and they're like, I want to make this big shift in my life, but I don't know where to start, or I'm just scared?
Pick one thing.
Yeah.
Just one thing you want different and just focus on that.
Yes.
And ask people, learn from people, and everything you do is a learning experience. The biggest failures you ever had, as long as you've learned from it, it was worth it.
Oh, what has been the hardest lesson for you to learn that took you the longest to learn?
The fact that I'm still running as a green, I think people would say I haven't learned my lesson yet.
Okay. Expound on it.
Well, I mean, in fact, I just got asked that on a radio show. It's like, Dave, Greens never win. And why are you still doing this? Well, I think come November 5th, I think you're going to see something a little bit different. I'm really excited about this campaign.
Sounds audacious.
Every day I'm getting more and more people excited about the things that I'm trying to do, and I'm really excited. I think there's going to be big surprises this year.
Oh, that's so good.
It would be.
It's not easy being green. It's not. It is not. That's awesome. So are you ready for rapid fire questions?
Oh, there is. Okay.
Yes!
All right, so.
Favorite book?
I didn't study.
It's okay. You don't have to study. Favorite book?
Okay. I'm gonna go. Lord of the Rings.
The whole series?
The first one that popped into my head.
There you go.
It's probably the last fiction I've read.
Oh, that's fine. Favorite movie?
Okay, I won't say Lord of the Rings. I have this weird thing. For some reason, I really like the old original Rollerball.
Oh, really?
Yeah, it's long and it's weird. Just but the game scenes are just really.
You can't base you. Yeah. That's good. And what is your purpose?
I know this is a cliche now, but to leave the world a better place than it was when I started.
That's good. That's good. That should be everyone's purpose out there.
Yeah, I don't care if everybody knows that. Like, if something was changed because of something I did, people don't need to know it was me. As long as I know that I had some kind of impact and I did something to make something better, then I'm good.
Oh, got me with my tears. And what is the best piece of advice you've ever been given?
In a generic way, just learning from your mistakes, without question. Because we all make them.
Yeah, we do.
Yeah.
Some people just don't get caught.
So I might have made some today. And whatever, learn from it. And just repeating the same mistake over and over again is what. I don't mind making mistakes.
Yes.
But if I do the same one twice, I really get upset with myself.
Yeah. For those constituents who are going to the poll for the first time and they see all these different names, why should they vote for you instead of everyone else? There's plenty of them.
I am totally stealing this line, but I love it. Look, when you're voting for the Green Party now, it's not an alternative. It's actually the imperative. It's like my daughter just said, climate change is really looming over all of us, and we have to do something now.
Yes.
And okay, I'm gonna get wonky for 1 second.
Let them go.
So we have a climate action plan in Rochester. I don't think there's too much action in it. And when you vote green, I think you're actually taking action. I have some ideas and things I want to do that won't fix everything, but at least it'll help Rochester do our part. So that's why if you go in and you vote for me, you're going to be doing your part to help fix climate change.
So tell the people how they can find you online, how they can support your campaign.
Everything I do has the tag Dave for Change. So daveforchange.org is my website. Facebook, Instagram, and Twitter. All the handles are Dave for Change. I'm thinking of looking into Friendster and MySpace. But
you should.
Only a couple weeks left. I don't know if I'm going to hit MySpace, but anything that's online, Dave for Change, and you'll find me.
MySpace. Who remembers MySpace? So
You had it.
I had MySpace. I had several MySpaces. Okay. So until next time, remember that life is meant to be enjoyed and not just endured.